Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Chef Hunt Cooks. Today we are going to be doing the one, the only, America's finest. Of course, I'm talking about the hamburger. Hamburgers are one of the greatest sandwiches known to man. Gotta love them. They're everywhere, from McDonald's to Burger King to Wendy's. And there's a good reason for it. So we're going to start off with the ground beef. Next, you're going to want to add in a tablespoon of pepper and a tablespoon of salt. Then a teaspoon of whatever spices you want to use. I just make my own. It's a chili, pepper, spicy spice mix there. And also a teaspoon of fennel seed. Fennel seed is very good. It has a very distinct taste. It brings out the flavor of the meat. And then you're going to want to crack 2 eggs into your meat. That's one there. No eggshells. That's always a good sign when there's no eggshells in it. And number 2 coming in right next to the other one. Awesome. Okay, so you're going to mix that up a little bit. Then you're going to want to add a good 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, whatever the word is. You know what the place is. You know what the sauce is. Everyone can't say it. And also a heaping 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. And then now you're going to want to take your hands, get down and dirty with it, and just mix it all up. Alright, so we're going to take our hands here and we're going to squeeze and mix the meat all together so that way all the flavors are incorporated and you're not getting just a single bite without something like the fennel, the chili, the Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce? I have no idea how to say that. So yeah, just continue kneading and mixing the meat until it becomes not goopy with egg. That's always a good sign. Just make sure you have no frozen bits stuck together. Alright, so now that you have a nice smooth meat patty formed, you're going to want to get ready to form our patties. I like my patties a little bit bigger. So what I do is I take a sheet of plastic wrap here, and then grab a nice handful, and what you're going to do is you're going to form the plastic wrap around the dough, or dough, it's not dough, it's meat. You're going to form the plastic wrap around the meat and make it into a patty type shape. From there you're going to continue forming it, and it should come out as almost a perfect patty. Like that. So I made 5. If you like your burgers smaller, you can make them smaller. I like mine, as I said, pretty big, so they're pretty thick, pretty round there. And then next we're going to start with our frying, or cooking, I guess. So you're going to want to put a good 2 tablespoons of butter into your pan and let that melt. So once it's all melted and we can start putting in our hamburger patties here. There's one. And here comes the second. So we're going to let that sit on that side for about 4 or 5 minutes. The burger will turn kind of like a blackish. It's not black. It's not burnt. It's not burnt until it's charred, you know? It's just crispy on the outside and cooked all the way through. That's all that matters. So you see all the meat juices there. You want to let your patty sit in the middle of the pan with it, so that way it can cook thoroughly inside and out. It's very important to cook your meat all the way through. You don't want to get sick. I mean, it is beef, so with beef burgers and that sort of stuff, you can have it a little less, like a little pink in the middle. So right now we're gonna move on to plating. We have our ketchup and our mustard, and then we're gonna take a good spoonful of relish here and add that on top. Anytime now, Evan, come on, where are you? There we go. A spoonful of relish. So we're going with that classic, the Works burger, mustard, ketchup, relish. So just get that all over the burger there. And next, you're going to want to add some lettuce. So you got your lettuce plated nicely. Then you're going to take your peppers. These are sweet bell pepper pieces. So we have our julienne bell pepper there. I go for the yellow. It's sweeter in my opinion. Some people say the red is or the green is, but yellow is my favorite. And then you're going to put some onion on top there for the flavor of the onion, mixing well with that white cheddar cheese there. And then you're going to want to figure out how to top this burger here. Flip it over. And voila! You got your perfect Works burger. Next, I'm going to go with my favorite type of burger. You're going to take your burger, move it over to the top bun. You're going to then go into your fridge and grab some sriracha mayo. For me, I make my own. It's just sriracha sauce with mayo. Find your perfect balance, and then just a nice spritz of lemon juice over top of that, and it comes out this nice orange color. You can put that on top of the bun there. Spread that all around. Nothing like a warm burger on a snowy day. As I look outside my window here, it is snowing a lot. So, you got your base of the sriracha mayo there. Now you're going to take your mustard and do a good few swirls there. Just like so. Just in the middle, because the mustard is a lot thinner than the sriracha mayo, so it will spread to the edges when you squeeze the burger. And I mean, who doesn't squeeze a burger? You don't squeeze your burger, you're a crazy person. You gotta get both hands in there and give it a good squeeze. And then you're gonna take some more lettuce and just place that directly on top, over top of the cheese there. That'll keep the lettuce in place. And then top your burger with the bottom bun and flip it over. And there you go. You have what I like to call the best burger ever. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and have a good one.